Well, hello folks. I'm going to tell you something. I think this is the worst year I've ever had trying to grow grass. We've been trying to grow grass out here and all kinds of other stuff is coming up in the middle of it. Anyway, we're going to see what we got here. I think these are the carrots here. Yeah, these are the Spanish carrots. And we're gonna get in the little one. And then we'll walk up through here and we'll get this one. That's a little one. And another one. Yeah, that's a carrot I've been looking for. That's a good sized one right there. All right. You got to give us a break because, you know, this isn't something we've done before. These wild onions coming up in my grass. Yeah. Jeez. And I hate to cut this stuff with a lawnmower because that'll just make it keep growing. But we're just out here playing today. It is a beautiful day today. Earlier today, boy, it was hotter than a firecracker out here, boy. I'll tell you something. It would just take your breath away walking out the front door. Okay. And where? Oh, there's one down here. All right. Now we'll go over this way by the smaller ones. It's just amazing how these wild carrots come up in the yard. Yeah, there's some nice ones out here. All right. That's all over here. I probably shouldn't have pulled them up. Because I'll tell you why. I think they've been keeping the rabbits out of the garden. Yeah, I went to the feed and seed store today and got 12 more bags of compost. Black cow compost. And I think that's our last one. Okay. I think that's a pretty good haul. You see any more? If we don't pull them up, they'll grow like wildfire out here.
I don't see any more.
And we got one birdhouse gourd plant that voluntarily came up. And then we got one of these plants. And then one of these plants. And this, whatever that is. And then, I don't know, that might be a sunflower or something coming up there.
That's cantaloupe right there.
Oh, Barb says this is cantaloupe right here.
Those are the three you bought and planted.
And
I know what they
we
are.
got us a baby goat. And we named her Lucy. Lucy, you our baby goat? Huh? Are you our baby goat? All right. And then we got 2 or 3 other kind of plants over here It's going to mess up the focus. And they're growing. We'll let you know what that is when it comes up. And then we got some cantaloupe planted in a row here. And we got cucumbers planted in a row out there. Then we got this stuff growing.
That's supposed to be cucumbers.
This is supposed to be cucumbers. And then we got this stuff growing. Zucchini. And we got several tomato plants. There's one.
There's one in there.
And they go on up through that way. You wonder what the jugs are for. Well, what happens is during the daytime, the jugs are filled with water. And during the daytime, that water heats up and absorbs the heat from the sun. And then at nighttime, it gives that heat back to the tomato plants. And then we got, if she doesn't squash it, we've got one watermelon plant that volunteered itself here. And we got some carrots down in there someplace. We haven't seen them yet. But let's take a walk over to the greenhouse. Oh, let me show you my moringa trees I got out here. I got a little one. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then there's about 3 right here. And these are doing delicious. I mean, they're doing great. They were gonna make some nice trees. I got to get the leaves off of them, or the lower limbs, so they'll grow taller. And we'll work our way over this way towards the greenhouse. See this nice grass I've been trying to grow? And all this other stuff comes up in the middle of it and messes with my grass. I don't know. I guess this is what happens when you don't till nothing. And there's a little tomato right there. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, then we'll go. Oh, we can't get away from this. Oh, I'm going to show you. What are they called? They're called stink bugs. But these little suckers right there, they lay the eggs for the, look at them sneak around the side of the trees, or the plant, so I can't see them. They lay eggs on the bottom of your leaves. Let's see if I can find one here. And when those eggs hatch, it's a vine borer. And one got my big sunflower last year. But this is the only one that came back by itself. I don't know, a bird brought the seed over here, I guess. But inside the greenhouse here we got, or hoop house, if you want to call it that. These are the moringa trees that were in the big flower pot in my room in the house. And we brought them out, separated them out. I think altogether there was 26 of them. And we got our black cow compost. And oh yes, one thing a gardener should never be without: varmint poison. Yes sir, Connie Bear number 110. And these are the little pots that they ship the moringa trees in. When you buy moringa trees off the internet, they ship them in these little what would you call them? Teardrop pots, tear-shaped pots. And you keep them, and you can plant your new trees in that. what we got laying here. We just bought a couple packs of beets. Yep, we've been having trouble with beets for some reason. But anyway, then we'll go back outside here, and I do have one moringa tree growing in a pot out here, and that's the one I plan on taking in the house. But it might end up at Mr. Perry's. And I had some moringa trees come up out here. There's one. And we get down here a few more feet. There's another one. 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 And there's another one. I gotta put some fertilizer on these. I moved my truck, my Durango, I moved it over here by the greenhouse to unload that compost out of it. run over my favorite little bucket right here. But there's another moringa tree, and these are the ones I got from Florida, and I kind of mangled that one. Didn't mean to run over it. And there's three. Here's one that I think the groundhog ate the leaves off it. But if you look at the very top, you can see a little bit of green right there. Right there. That means it's still alive and it's still gonna grow. And one there, one there, one there. And I don't know what happened to this one. That one and that one. Two of them didn't survive. But then we got number 10 right there. So those are my moringa trees. They're kind of hard to mow around. I didn't put them very far apart. It was just an experiment, and this white tape is to mark where they are so that I don't hit them with the lawnmower. I need to give them some more water, hook up my drip system tonight, let them get water all night. And oh look, she's doing something. She's actually doing something. What you doing, Barb? I can't hear you. Yeah, I put a real sharp edge on that hoe yesterday. And you just scrape it across the grass and it breaks the grass off. But and then we got our fire pit right here, which is the 18-foot diameter tree stump from the tree that we had taken out of here. And then our compost pile right here. And I started another pile here the other day, but I'm going to move that over to this one right there. And there's our baby goat, the first one on the ranch. I'll tell you, it's hard to have animals on 150 acres. Because if they get away from you, you have no idea in the world where they went. What are you chewing on? No, 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 no. Goats will eat anything, I'll tell you. Don't chew on that, honey. The daddy had that. Now she'll get mad because I took her chew toy away. But anyway, we're just sitting here doing nothing. watching the tomatoes grow. But Barb's getting pretty good at that. I might just hire her. What do you think?
Well, I think I got it back a little bit anyway.
Okay, well, anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Be safe, not sorry. And you know what they say, it's better to have it and not need it than it is to need it and not have it, especially at this low price. Now, if it brings back memories to anybody, leave me a comment, because that was a sales pitch line for a company that I worked for. And if anybody ever used that line on you, let me know. So, Lucy, can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Don't look at me.
Say bye-bye. Bye-bye, people. Say see you later. Don't forget to subscribe and like. God bless y'all. Bye-bye.